She put my name on yellow. She put my name on yellow.
Where you going? Home. Where's home?
Very big.
Hallo, komm. Auf. Hallo, wir wollen los.
Los geht's!
And I can put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun. I got my eggs back.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her feet. That's not the way I wanna slow it down. I'm slave, I'm high, nothing can touch me.
Here are some tips and exercises to help your legs stay as still as possible when show jumping. First, I want you to check your stirrup lengths to make sure they're the right length. Take your foot off the stirrup and your ankle bone should hit the stirrup when your leg is long. This is your flat length. For jumping, you need to go up 2 to 3 holes, as you need greater stability. Next, try riding your 2-point position. These means there's 2 points of contact, which are your legs and your hands, instead of your legs, hands, and seat, which is 3-point. Use your core and your heels to find your balance. Try walking, trotting, and cantering in your 2-point. And to take it up a notch, try transitions, going from the walk to the trot, trot to canter, etc.
So we've been asked to explain what we're doing here, which is absolutely fine, and we're quite happy to do that, and it's great for our audience too. So it's basically just a general foot prep here. We've removed the shoe and we're prepping the foot ready to trim. So we've removed the excess sole, which is what you can see here, which does look pretty brutal, but a copper foot like this will hold its sole pretty well. And you can see by scooping the sole out, you end up with more of a concaved shape of the sole, and you can see exactly how much depth there is of hoof wall to trim off. And then moving on to the frog, we believe it's really important to trim the frogs up, and especially in England where the weather is very wet in winter, mud and bacteria doesn't get trapped down the sides of the frog there and create other problems like thrush.
Why horses spook at the same object a million times. There's a very good reason that horses notice tiny differences that we miss, and that is due to their lack of categorical perception. We have a natural tendency to organize sights, sounds, tastes, smells, and touches into meaningful groups. For example, we see trees at different angles all the time but group them all together as trees. Equine brains don't have much categorical perception. That is why horses notice tiny differences among items that we would call the same group. For example, when we see a bucket, our neural networks are firing together simply as bucket. But our horses' neural networks are firing as dirty bucket, new bucket, blue bucket, upside down bucket. Here's the important thing. Because they all look different, to a horse, they are different. Every perception is separated in the equine brain so that the same thing occurs with sounds, touches, tastes, and smells. We think our horse has seen that bucket a million times, but in fact, he hasn't. He's seen a slightly different view of a bucket many times. Human brains assume that all of these represent the same bucket, but horses don't have that.
You ain't nothing but a dog.
of a time. I hope you don't mind. Can't I see you again?